everybody? It's your boy Razor Ramon the Barber, and I'm back with another fragrance review. Yeah, man, I'm back with another fragrance review. Currently, at the shooting of this video, we sitting at 1,248 subscribers on the road to 2,000. So I need y'all to do your boy a favor, man. Yeah, I need you to do your boy a favor, man. I need you to like. I need you to share. I need you to comment. And I need you to subscribe. Yeah, man. I need you to do that for your boy. So when we get to 2,000, we're going to worry about 3,000. Y'all know the day is, man. It's Monday. So how we do on Mondays? It's the 7 fragrances that I wore through the week. Or that I wore or had woted. But before we hop into the 7 fragrances that I wore through the week, y'all know how we do on the channel, man. Bottle game. We got a little bit of Terramana. Let me take that off. I put that on there because I ain't want to throw it on the floor. All right. Got a little bit of Terramana, man. Some of that tequila by The Rock, man. I had some before. It's pretty good. This is a risotto, risotto, however how you say it. We still drinking out that smashed shot glass. If you're a fan of tequila, man, try this, man. This is smooth. It's a smooth tequila, man. Real smooth, real smooth. Cheers, Chico. All right, without any further ado, we're gonna hop into the 7 fragrances that I woo through the week. Monday. We started off with a classic. Tobacco from the house of Maison Hambra. Tobacco. This is their version of Tobacco Lore by Dior. Sweet, man. Tobacco leaf, honey, smoked plum, oriental notes, amber, white tobacco, peach, and citrus, man. This is a real beautiful fragrance, man. Sweet honey tobacco, ambery fruity with a little bit of smoke, some white florals, and it says a little warm spicy. Those are your chords, man. This is a nice fragrance, man. You definitely get that sweetness from the peach, but you also get that sweetness from the honey as well. And this smells like an authentic honey too, man. Not like a fake honey. It smells like a real nice, syrupy, thick honey, man, mixed with some tobacco leaf, some pipe tobacco with a little bit of smoke, some sweetness from the plum, some brightness from the amber, man. This is definitely a good fall and wintertime fragrance, man, from the house of Maison Hambra. You got tobacco. And just for a little bit of insight, this fragrance is one of those fragrances that's so popular. As soon as they get it in, they sell out. So our best bet. Your best bet is to get on the waiting list if it's out. And as soon as it come in, man, buy it. All right, that's Monday. Tuesday, we went from the house of Mancera, and we went with Aqua Wood. This week gonna kind of seem like it was all over the place because it started off cold and it started to warm up through the week, man. Aqua Wood from the house of Mancera. Amber, warm, spicy, citrus, fruity, musky, sweet, with some rose, aquatic, and some powderiness to it. Those are your chords. Top notes are pear and citrus. So the opening is sweet from the pear, but you also get these different mixture of citrus, like a lime, a lemon, and some orange. That's what it kind of reminds you of. In the middle notes, you get some ginger, some Turkish rose, and some patchouli. So it starts to move into this spice, rose, oily kind of vibe. Then you dry down this amber, white musk, benzoate, and incense. This smells like a if you came into like a wood or some woodsy notes with citrus by like I don't know if you ever encountered like a piece of wood in the beach or something like that, but this is what this kind of remind me of, like that fresh citrus, oceanic, woodsy with a little bit of smoke in it, man. This is a nice fragrance. Definitely one that's gonna do wonders in the springtime that we coming up on, which is why I wore it Tuesday, because even though we're still in the winter, here where I'm at in Virginia, man, it was kind of warm this week, man. We got up to like 68 a couple days, man. Even one day I seen it said like 72 when I got out of work. So this week was kind of crazy, man. But Tuesday from the house of Mancera, Aqua Wood. Aqua Wood. All right, Tuesday, Wednesday, we went with the new release from the house of Zaharov. And it's none other than Zaharov Black Rose. Zaharov Black Rose, man. Beautiful bottle. I got a video of a review of this fragrance on my channel if you would like to check it out. Top notes are black pepper, basil, and bergamot. Middle notes are Turkish rose, black rose, cashmere and blend, cedarwood, musk, amber, and tonka bean. The dry down notes are cypriol, alabama, oud, ladamum, rock rose, and musk and vetiver. So again, man, this is definitely a classy rose fragrance, man. It's not a feminine rose. It's more so of a dope, classy, red carpet, black suit attire kind of rose, man. The best way I can describe the black rose in this fragrance is, you know how you got like red cherries, right? Then you got black cherries. Even though they're kind of sweet, they're a little sour. It's kind of drawn back on the sweetness, more mature, if you will. The same way with dark chocolate and milk chocolate. Milk chocolate is real sweet, but dark chocolate has that sweetness, but it also has that dark, mysterious, mature vibe to it, man. This is what the black rose is, man. It's definitely a suit and tie, formal. You know, I hate to say it, but it's true. If you want to smell good going to a funeral, this is something that could work for a funeral, because it suits that attire of just being that dark, gentlemaness, you know, red carpet, real formal, man. This is perfect for the formal events, man. So if you into rose or you want to break into rose, I definitely would say try this. Some people see this as a daily driver, and it could be, but when me in my mind, when I think about this, I think about formal wearings, very formal wearings, things of that nature. Wednesday from the house of Zaharov, we got Black Rose. Black Rose. All right, we backdoored again with another fragrance from the house of Zaharov. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, we backdoored with another fragrance from the house of Zaharov, and this with a collab with TLTG Reviews, aka Ross, aka RO$, man. It is Evening Mystique. Evening Mystique, man. Evening Mystique. This is one of those steakhouse starter pack fragrances, man, as I call it. Aromatic, pouty, woodsy, ambery, musky, earthy, Irish, balsamic with some warm spice, man. Those are your accords. The top notes are coriander seed, carrot seed, coriander, and angelic. The mid notes are incense, Tuscan rose, juniper berry, cypress, and rose. The dry down is incense, vetiver, myrrh, musk, cedar, patchouli, and ambergris. So the best way I can describe this is earthy, spice, and with a little bit of sweetness. I think the sweetness kind of comes from the juniper berries, but it's mixed in well with that Tuscan iris that kind of give it that powderness, and you get this dark oil or dark myrrh vibe through the life of the fragrance. When you start to get into the mid and base, you get this smokiness from the incense. You get this dry woodsy from the cedar, man. This is a dope fragrance. Now, this is one fragrance that I will say, if you can sample it, find you a sample. This is grown man juice. This is one of those fragrances for grown men, man. I would not recommend this fragrance for somebody that hopping out the porch into the fragrance game, because this might, to your nose, you might not be able to appreciate it, because your nostrils is just so new to fragrances. That's why fragrances that typically do well is powdery, sweet fragrances, aquatic, blues. Those type of fragrances usually do real good because they're mass appealing. When you start getting to the more darker, earthier incense, cypress type vibes, these fragrances are usually appreciated by people who have built up their fragrance palette, so to speak, man. But nevertheless, this is a great fragrance, man. I definitely say if you can get your hands on a sample, definitely do, because this is a fragrance that has to be smelled. Much appreciated. Even in Mystique from the house of Zaharov by way of TLTG Reviews, man. All right, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, it was warm. It's like 70 degrees Friday, man. So I pulled out a banger, man, from the house of Tiffany. And it's none other than Tiffany Co for him. Tiffany Co for him. Man, this is a nice fragrance, man. Really one of those spring, summertimes, great atomizer. You know, Tiffany don't cut no corners, man. Top notes are cardamom, ginger, mandarin. Middle notes are juniper, cypress, geranium, and lavender. Base notes is blue sequoia, sandalwood, and vetiver. So you do get this spice, cardamom, lightly ginger, almost like a ginger ale vibe in the opening, mixed with a mandarin sweet orange, man. This is a nice opening. The cardamom and the ginger almost acts as if a peppery, spiced black pepper in the opening, man. It's one of the things that really just took me by a storm when I first smelled it some years ago, which kind of made me get it, because the opening on it was citrus, but it was spice, man. It was pepper, man. It took me off my feet. I was like, man, I gotta get this. The middle notes is juniper, cypress, and geranium, and it kind of goes into this floral powderness with the lavender, and you get kind of some pine needle vibes with the cypress, man. The dry down, you got blue sequoia, some woods, and some vetiver. It's a light vetiver. It's not real heavy. This is an airy type fragrance, man. I got 9 hours out of this fragrance. When I first got it, I used to get like 6 hours out of it, but I had this fragrance over a year. Man, this has matured and macerated well. It's doing its work, man. I really want to say I got more than 8 hours on it, but I know the last time I clocked it, I was able to get 8 hours. The last time I clocked the performance, I was still smelling it around the 8-hour mark. From the house of Tiffany and Co. Tiffany and Co for him. All right, man, that's Friday. Saturday. I backdoored it with a fragrance from the house of Sensual Obsessions. Oh, what up with it, Kevin? Yeah, I backdoored it with a fragrance from House of Sensual Obsession, and this is his Parfums de Marly. His take on Parfums de Marly, Greenly. His is called Going Green. Going Green. See, can we get that to focus? From the house of Sensual Obsession. It's a woody, powdery, citrus. Oh man, this smells amazing. Mossy, fresh amber. So the best way I could describe this fragrance, man, when I went over to my brother's house, he said, man, damn, you smell good. What you got on? I said, all right. So the best way I can describe it to you is Parfums de Marly has this fragrance called Greenly. He was like, right. I never heard of that, but keep going. I was like, yeah, I know. I said, but I'm trying to explain it to you. I said, Parfums de Marly has this fragrance called Greenly. I said, well, this house called Sensual Obsessions that did their rendition or their take on it, and it's called Going Green. He was like, oh, okay, bet. He was like, well, damn, it smells good. I said, yeah, man, it kind of gives you this fresh Irish Spring soap, woodsy, citrus, fresh cut grass vibe. He was like, yeah, that's exactly what it smelled like. Not in those words, but he knew what I was trying to say. So again, man, this is one of those good fragrances, man. Top notes are green apple, bergamot, and mandarin orange. I will say the opening on this fragrance is chef's kiss, man. You get that crisp, fresh green orange with that nice bergamot and that mandarin. It's almost a cool breeze of an opening type vibe, man. You get some petitgrain, cashmere, cedar, pomerose, and violet with the middle notes, and oak, moss, musk, and amber in the dry down, man. This is what I had on yesterday. Sensual Obsessions take on Parfums de Marly, Greenly, Going Green, man. Definitely get y'all hands on the house. Sensual Obsession, man. Dope house. I wonder why I keep wanting to pick up my arm, man. From the house of Sensual Obsession, Going Green. All right, man. Sunday, I woo something from the house of Confessions of a Rebel by way of Scentbird, man. It's one of my Scentbird samples that I got. And this is the 8 ml from the House of Confessions of a Rebel. And this is F Mondays. Not in those words, but I'm not gonna curse. But it's just F Mondays, man. This I love Confessions of a Rebel. One, they make great fragrances, and they names just crazy, man. They got some crazy names for their fragrances. But hey, that's they swag. They doing their thug thizzle, man. Fruity, citrus, aromatic, powdery, fresh, spicy, woodsy, fresh, green, soft, spicy, and woods. These are your accords. I know sometimes I say the accords kind of fast because I don't want this video to be too long. I'm already at 15 minutes. The notes in this fragrance is bergamot, apple, peach, sage, musk, sandalwood, and suede. So this is a nice fruity fragrance, man. Very airy with some sweetness from the peach that gives it some depth that kind of add to the airiness. It kind of pulls the, it kind of gives it some density, if you will, because bergamot and apple or green apple can be very bright, very fresh. And that peach kind of gives it some body or some moxie, if you will. And a little bit of earthiness from the sage. You get a little bit of manliness, musk in there. Time to musk up. And you get some dry woods from the sandalwood, which add this creamy. And you get this smooth suede in it, man, that just make it so smooth and so player and just so debonair, man. This is a nice fragrance, man. Definitely one of those that's gonna be a workhorse in the springtime, daytime, and the summertime, man. It's definitely one of the ones that you should put in your bag. I say, man, this fragrance can be like upwards of $100. So if you don't kind of want to jump out the porch spending that bread, definitely stop by Scentbird, man, and get you a subscription, man. $15 a month. It's cheaper than that when you first start off. I think you can get your first month for $8, man. You can try some of these fragrances. Nobody asks what size bottle you got. Nobody asks how much you paid for a fragrance. They just gonna tell you you smell good and ask you what you got on, man. It's your business if you got an 8 ml or an 80 ml, bro. So this is one of the ways to experience fragrances on a budget, man. Because once you start buying up fragrances, man, you don't kind of want to just be over the top with a lot of fragrances you're not using, which is kind of the position that I'm in now. I bought a lot of fragrances early in my career when I was trying to figure out my palette. And, you know, they served their purpose when I first got in the game. But some of these fragrances I haven't worn two years. So I've been thinking of decluttering, and I'm trying to figure out how to give some of these fragrances away, man, because I really want people that's close to me to experience fragrances. I really think it's an art form. And the Lord has blessed me with more than enough, man. So I kind of want to declutter some, make some space in my my fragrance collection to, you know, buy more fragrances and be more selective. Go over the upcoming months and years, man. So that's what I kind of did this past year, 2023, so to speak. I was real selective. I wasn't just buying up a whole bunch of cheapies. I was real selective in what I was buying. So I'm probably gonna give some of the fragrance that I got away. Well, I know I am, but it's gonna have to be to people that I feel like care enough about fragrances like I do, not just, you know, give it to somebody and it's just sitting in their house. So sorry for the little rant, but you know, I just had to get that off my chest. I feel like I acquired some wisdom by being in this fragrance game for quite some time. And you don't want to buy up a whole bunch of stuff, and 2-3 years later you look back and you like, man, I don't even wear like 50 of these bottles. I don't even wear it. They just collect the dust. You know, so be mindful. I get it when you first start off, because you know you're trying to figure out what lane that you like, and that can take some time for your palate to grow. But just be mindful. And once you start being mindful of what you like, don't be afraid to start giving some of this stuff away, man. It's at the end of the day, as I heard 110 creator just say, man, it's just scented water. All praise to the Most High, man, for allowing us, man, to push this fragrances, man, for people to come to the channel. You know, click that like and subscribe and comment, man. I don't take it for granted. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy. As always, until next time, it's the transmission.